everyone. Welcome to the Red Room. We came back sooner than expected, but we're going to do something really hard. Fun but hard.
It was Shadow's fault.
Yes.
It's the video that we have to do a kind of a reply to. It's not kind of. It's not really a reply.
You mean like, oh, Shadow, how dare you say that? It's not that kind of reply.
It's kind of reply. A reply that must be given because this is our subject, our favorite, even more than RPGs actually.
Yes,
Movies.
I mean, yes, we're going to do our favorite 10 movies. And when I came home from work, Miguel was like, oh, Shadow did the. Now we also have to do it. So go do your list. And I don't know, I'm trying for almost an hour to do my list. And we just decided, let's stop, because if not, we're never going to get this done.
Yeah, it's a very hard list to do. I didn't do just a top 10 list. I had to have a top 10, not top 10. So there's a top 10 and then there's 10 honorable mentions. It shouldn't be. That's a lot of honorable.
That's cheating. Basically, you're doing your top 20.
Yeah, it's basically top 20. But okay, never mind. I'll talk more about the top 10 than the short list of honorable mentions. So should we start that?
Yes.
We should start with the honorable mentions because it's the less important thing. Do you want to start with yours?
I can. Mine are slower. So, my honorable mentions are Event Horizon. It almost made it to the list, but not. Alien, the first one, of course. Silent Green, and this for me has Silent Green is even more important for me because it was a film that my grandfather used to talk to me a lot about because he impressed him when he saw it. But for years, I didn't know, I was not able to see it. So it took me a long until I actually found, because he saw it probably in the 70s when it was launched. So I knew Southern Greenish people even before I had watched it. And I'm already talking too much about this. So Blade Runner, that made it for the list, and because Miguel also had it, and I decided that it was fair to put it, but because of things and the reason for it, it almost didn't. It didn't make it
Yeah,
to the list.
I've
Night of
watched
the
it
Living
so far.
Dead, yes, it should be on the main list, but I didn't have space for it. And the same thing with Unforgiven. I took it from the main list to add something else.
Okay, now I'm going to cover my um, honorable mentions. Some of those are the same as yours. Okay, let's start by They Live. I've watched it a bunch of times. It could have made to the main list, but I had to find place to something else, so I removed it from the main list. Then Event Horizon, one of my favorite horror movies and one of my favorite science fiction movies as well. So probably not good enough to make it to the top 10, but certainly good enough to be an honorable mention. Then Fearless Vampire Killers. I've watched this movie a bunch of times, so it had to be an honorable mention. Blade Runner, you already added that one as well. Doctor Strangelove, great movie. I like
It
it.
could be in the list, but you didn't have space.
Also, yes, the same thing with this one. Rio Bravo. I would also have added this one to the list, but there's already a Western there, so I decided that it should be an honorable mention, but not top 10. Soylent Green, also one of Shadow's favorites. Uh, it didn't make it to the list, but definitely an honorable mention. Sunset Boulevard, Kelly's Heroes. I've watched it a bunch of times as well. It's not a top 10 movie, but I
I
think,
just realized something that should be on my honorable list, Fahrenheit.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's.
so I'm adding that one to my honorable list.
And finally, The Great Escape, another movie that I watched, I don't know how many times, so many, many times. So they are, this is my very short list of honorable mentions. I know there should be more. Deep Red could be here. There's no Giallo in my list, so Deep Red could be an honorable mention. But then again, it would be a very long honorable mentions list if I had to.
Yeah, we need to do the top 10 by genre or top 5 by genre. That will make it easier.
Well, it would be harder to do that because there's lots of genres to think about.
We need to pick some genres at least and then do it.
Yeah, I guess you can do it. Well, okay. So now, going to the and this time I think we should do one. I say
Okay.
one, and then you say
Okay.
another.
And I'll say same because some are going to be the same.
Yeah. Well, I didn't hierarchize them, though.
Yeah, me neither.
The first two, they are definitely my first two. The other ones, not really sure. Anyway, so let's start. You
Mhm.
can start again.
The Shining.
The Shining. Yes, The Shining is also on my list.
And I think it's my number one because it's I think it's one of the best movies ever made. It's horror and I like it. It has good and I think it's both things. I mean, it's one of the best made films ever. It's not only that I just like it.
The only issue I have with The Shining is the fact that what's that
He
guy's name?
hates it. He hates
Oh,
it. He
okay,
said he
yeah,
never wrote it.
I
Yes,
know. Yeah,
he
it's
hates
not
it. So that is.
supposedly it's not exactly an
Mhm.
adaptation. I don't know. It's better, and when I say better, it's like a million times better than the book. I'm sure I never read it, but I've seen the TV show, and it was bad. So The Shining is
Mhm.
also on my list.
Number
Okay.
two,
Mm,
you can go now.
I'm not hierarchizing them, but okay.
Yeah,
So
but number two on the yes, I know you're not.
so let's go. Gran Torino.
Hmm. Hmm. I also have Gran Torino in my list. So I took Unforgiven to put Gran Torino because I was thinking in terms of directors. Unforgiven is a better film, but I like Gran Torino more. And I already had another Western on the list.
Yeah, Gran Torino is not here because it's a spectacular movie, but I've watched it so many times and I
And
can watch.
it has sentimental value, I would
Yeah,
say.
yeah, I think so. Yeah,
And that's also important.
yeah. No, I mean the main reason behind my top 10 list is also the ones that I watched lots of times and I can watch at
Yeah,
any time.
that's what I was thinking. That I'm all because I was having troubles. I don't know these films that if you say let's and some I haven't watched for a long time because Miguel, at least one of them, will get there. You don't really like it, but
Yeah,
you will watch it one of these times. But it will be a movie that I'll watch over and over again.
now it's you, I think.
Now, okay, so Casablanca.
Casablanca. Okay, now I have to stop and say something about this. Casablanca is my number one, and there's no way around it. Casablanca is, I don't care about other people's opinions, the best movie ever made. Everything in that movie
It's my
is
number
great.
two, and this one and two for this Shining and Casablanca is my one and two. So
Casablanca is
the ones that were easy, the other ones I had to think a bit.
so, okay. So this one I hierarchized. It's number
Mhm.
one, definitely. No other way around it. No.
Well, I think number one is easy. Even, I mean, you can pick number one and say, yes, this is my favorite film. And maybe you can pick number two, but after that, then it's just too much.
I guess I could do number three, but it's hard to hierarchize.
Number
Just
three is Unforgiven.
um,
Did I
no,
fail? No? Okay. For you.
no. Number two is Unforgiven.
Okay. Okay. So number three,
You're
well,
going,
that's
you're
okay.
going
Yeah, we're not going to go over that. Yes, Casablanca. Yes, we agree. So now you say another one, right? We are going.
Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Yes, I also have Breakfast at Tiffany's here. It's
It
my
would
favorite romantic comedy.
probably, well, I would say the only romantic comedy I like, but that's not true because there are some Sinatra's movies that are considered romantic comedies, Dean Martin's movies, but they wouldn't make it to the main list. So,
It is
yeah,
one of the films that makes me cry.
yeah, the cat scene.
Yeah, the cat in the rain.
So,
Okay,
so it's your turn now.
Sunset Boulevard.
That one didn't make it to my list. It could have. I mean, if I did this list another day, probably Sunset Boulevard would be in my main list, but not today.
Mhm.
Well, you have it. So
I started thinking about the classics because I didn't want to pick something that had an act that I don't like anymore because I hate everybody involved in the film. That's why there's also more classics in my in my list.
now it's my turn, right?
Mm.
The Exorcist, one of my favorite horror movies. I can't say that I can watch it anytime, but I've watched it so many times along my life. So, and probably because I watched it when I was a kid, uh, it was one of the few horror movies that had an impact as a horror movie. So, definitely, The Exorcist had to be on this list. And also, it's a great movie.
Are we doing repeated films? I mean, if I said it and you say it's already in my list, we don't say it again.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, because then we already said Gran Torino, right?
yeah.
Okay, so Limelight.
Limelight. I agree with that one. It's a great movie. It didn't even make it to my honorable mentions, but I
Because
love.
you didn't remember it. Because I was thinking about classics. I thought about Sunset Boulevard right away, and then I was thinking, okay, what else? And immediately I thought, okay, Limelight.
It's definitely Chaplin's best movie,
Mhm.
but yeah, I didn't think about that one. It could have perfectly made it to my not the top 10, but the honorable
Honorable
mention.
mentions. Yeah.
Definitely. Okay, my turn again. I'm skipping The Shining. You said The Shining, right?
Yes,
Let's keep The Shining. Well, it's on my list, but we've already talked
we
about it.
already talked about it. Yes.
So I skip one, and then there's The Godfather. Of course, every guy should have this one on the top 10 list. I've heard it. Someone says someone said that. I don't know who, but I've also seen this one many times, and I can probably not the whole movie. It's a big movie, but I wouldn't mind watching half an hour of this movie anytime. And great cast, great cast. This movie. Your turn now.
Not on my list, but I also like it. So next on my list is Rio Bravo. That is on your honorable list. So I
Yeah,
think it's my favorite Western.
yeah. I also agree with that. People say that. What's the name of the other one? The one that was kind of the same story, Red River.
Yes, I
Yeah,
think it's Red River. I'm not sure. Yeah, but I prefer Rio Bravo.
but I don't care. People say, "Oh yeah, Robert Mitchum is best in the role." I disagree. I
Yeah,
prefer.
but yeah, I like him. Yeah, I like Robert Mitchum a lot, but I really like
Yeah,
one of the things that I like Rio Bravo is because it has Dean Martin.
I think Robert Mitchum is best in noir movies than
Hmm.
westerns.
Yeah,
I don't remember any western that I with Robert Mitchum as protagonist. Uh, that could be on my list. Well, anyway, no, I'm lost. Who's now?
you.
Ah, okay. Um, well, speaking about Dean Martin and Sinatra, my next one is Ocean's 11. I love this movie. I don't care. It might not be a great movie, but I love it. I could watch it anytime. Cool as fuck. And well, the story is so simple that you don't
And
care.
it's a perfect ending, unlike the new shitty
Of course,
remake.
this is the original, of course.
Of course.
There are no other Ocean's 11 movies. That crap, Soderbergh's crap. And the cast in this one is perfect. The Rat Pack. The other one, I hate them all. So, no, not really. So Ocean's 11 is
Mhm.
in the list that I have here. It's
It's
number
probably the
five.
coolest movie in your list.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
My list I is also.
your turn now.
So mine next is Gone with the Wind. That is the one that I haven't watched again for a long time because Miguel doesn't want to. Because it's a girly movie. I love Gone with. It's also a big movie, but we need to see it in next Christmas or whenever we decide that it's a good day to see big movies. I really like Gone with the Wind.
I
What
don't
can I say?
dislike. I don't dislike Gone with the Wind, but just
I saw it every time it was on TV when we were when
long.
yeah, I would watch it. Yes.
For a movie that I don't love, it's too long. So I guess if it was shorter, I'd probably watch it more times. Okay, my turn now. Oh, this one is obvious. I had to include it, not just because I had to include it because we did Ratchet, but even if for no other reason, I love the movie, of course. Even if for no other reason, this one would have to be here. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Greatest spaghetti western ever. Great cast as well, and one of those movies that is perfect in every way. There's no way to change it. If you changed something, it would be a disaster.
Ruined.
Well, not no, it wouldn't be
I know, I'm
a
joking.
disaster to change something because it's
Yes.
perfect. Your time now.
Now the last two ones are films that they've been on my list for in the past, and I was thinking, do I keep it or not? And I decided yes, because I watched these films a lot of times, and I would still watch them. So the first is Dracula from Bram Stoker, so Coppola's version. Even being the cheesy part that I never liked, the romance in the end, I really liked it, and Gary Oldman is absolutely spectacular. I remember once I was watching with my. I told you this story. I was watching it with my colleagues in college because we did a Halloween horror movie session, and one stupid millennial started complaining about the special effects in the beginning, the thunderstorm. Oh, this is so bad! This is so stupid! This is Dracula.
I remember that. Yes,
You
I remember.
remember that? Yes, I was seriously pissed off.
Probably 20 years ago, that movie would have. When I was playing Vampire, that movie would certainly have made it to my top 10 list. Not anymore. It's I like it a lot. There's a few very good uh, actors in there. Of course, Gary
And
Oldman as great.
but it's still
Hopkins is great. The other one's not so much. Yeah, Keanu Reeves sucks in the
yeah,
movie.
Winona Ryder, but they are well on the and that guy from the Mex that plays the American, that guy from the TV show that
Yeah,
you adore. Yeah,
yeah.
I never remember his name, Billy
Oh,
something.
his role is just
Yeah,
my.
he's a small role, but they are very well cast, and there's no better Rainfield.
This is a great, this is a great role. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Keanu Reeves is strange, yes. Keanu Reeves, it's really like, what the hell were they thinking
Yeah,
inventing Keanu Reeves playing
he's
a
not
British guy?
good at doing a fake British accent,
Yeah,
so kind of sucks.
Dracula dude, yeah, but it's still.
Yeah, it's a great movie. Not good enough to be hit in my list, but
Mhm.
still a good movie. Okay, my next one is uh, probably a strange entry, but I really like this movie. It's probably people watching this will not know the movie, so I'll have to explain it a bit. So it's called Playtime. It's a French movie, late 1960s movie by Jacques Tati. Well, if you've watched a few other videos,
Judge will know, at least. I don't know if you watched it or not, but
I think he bought the
mhm.
pack, but I'm not sure if you watched it. Well, Playtime is my favorite Jacques Tati movie. It's almost a silent movie, not exactly, but it's almost a silent movie. It's a comedy. Well, comedy with a
Mhm.
not a comedy that will laugh through it, but it's still a comedy. Well, I'm not going into this, but
I wouldn't put Playtime as my favorite, actually. If I would pick a Tati movie, maybe it will be Traffic or Monsieur Lolo.
mm, well, I think my favorites are Mon Oncle and
Yes,
I
Mon Oncle
think
and Mon
and
Oncle and the Traffic is the one that they go to the
it is
car
more of a comedy
exposition.
movie. It will you will laugh more if you watch Traffic.
Mhm.
For some reason, for me, it's Playtime. It's one of those.
It's probably when you saw it also.
Yes, it's this. So there are two of his movies that I watched when I was a kid: Playtime and Traffic, and they were on TV. And for many years, I wanted to see those movies, but I didn't know the names. And I don't know, about 20 something years ago, I finally found which movies were, and they had the same impact they had the first time I watched them. Really amazing movies. Tati was a genius, and he didn't make that many movies, six, I think, six, seven, maybe. So he was really a talented guy. Your turn now.
My last entry is, like I said, a film that I thought should it be on the list or not, but I loved it a lot. I watched a lot of times, and I still like it enough for it to be in the list. So it's Silence of the Lambs, and I really do love thrillers, which makes sense. I really, really love psychological thrillers, and this is probably one of the best.
I also like the movie a lot. The only criticism I have is Jodie Foster. I can't, and this is not even about wokeism or whatever. I never liked Jodie Foster, and in that role, she sucks. She was not made for. What's the other name of the one in Hannibal?
Julian Moore.
Julian Moore. I also
She's
hate.
woke as fuck.
Yeah, I can't stand Julian Moore, but she was a little bit less annoying as an FBI agent than Jodie Foster. So right now, I couldn't care less. But okay, so I'm not going to mention number one because yeah, this one has already been mentioned, Casablanca. So it's
Mhm.
on your list, and it's my definite number one.
I started from the one, yes, because anyway, I started from one. Not that it matter, but I started from the beginning to the bottom. But you're already finishing, right? Or do you have more to mention?
No, no, no,
Okay.
just one. My number two,
Okay.
which I've already mentioned. There's a number two, but I don't think I mentioned which one is number two. So
No.
number one, definitely, and number two is Unforgiven.
Mhm. Yeah,
I've
we
watched
did it. Forgiven.
bazillions of times. I love that one. My
I think
favorite Disney
probably.
movie, my favorite Western, my favorite Clint Eastwood's role. I don't know, maybe my favorite's Morgan Freeman's role. Possibly my favorite Gene Hackman's role. Wonderful movie. Not a Western spaghetti, but still Clint Eastwood learned from the master. So it's not exactly a classic Western as well, because well, his character is not a white hat cowboy, so he's an anti-hero. And Unforgiven basically is the spirit of Ratchet. Clint Eastwood's character is what I think when I think about an anti-hero. That's the guy. That's exactly that guy. Well, it could be also Clint Eastwood in The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, but
Mm.
I think he was a better actor when he did Unforgiven. So, and he was directing him himself. So, okay, and Casablanca is number one. I'm not sure if I had to hierarchize
Yeah, I
this.
mean, I was when I
How
didn't
it,
really other cards, but I started Shining and the Casablanca are my two favorites. But I actually started from the from the beginning because I was not really hierarchizing.
I'll try. Casablanca is number one. Unforgiven is number two. The Godfather is number three. Okay, I'm not going into the other ones, but these three I can say.
I think for my list, maybe I would put Breakfast at Tiffany's as number two, number three, because I like it so much.
Yeah, I'm not
From
sure
this list, I mean,
where I would put that one, but yeah, it would be on the top five. Yes, definitely. Um,
so next there's two challenges. So I think maybe who eventually, so a best TV shows list 10, top 10, and why
Probably
not books?
and books as well. Okay,
Yes.
so I'm not going to
No, we are waiting to say and see if someone starts doing it, and then we'll reply.
Shadow. It's your turn now.
Yeah.
Do a top 10. Well, is always the first one, so do a top
Mhm.
10 shows. I think it's
Yeah.
that one will be easy for me. I think. Uh, yeah, it will be easy. I can. I couldn't. Well, I'm not going to say them now because
Yes, you can't.
I'm with you for that. But yeah, I think I could. I could easily do a top 10. Okay, so I'm not going to hang around.
Mhm.
This is enough about this. And I hope you liked our choices. If you like them, you can say something in the comments.
If
If
you
you
don't
hate,
like him, you can also say something in the comments.
and we'll say why you are wrong by not liking the movies that we put on this list because they are all good. No, no, definitely. Even the ones that we don't agree exactly, they should be on this list, but they would be probably on a 100 list. So they're all good. They are all great. They are all very, very good, actually. And they're all old. as well.
Mhm. I don't know if the youngest comparing the honorable mentions, it will be Event Horizon or Dracula in
Gran
my case.
Torino.
Maybe Silence of the Lambs. Ah, Gran
Gran
Torino,
Torino.
yes. Yeah,
Gran
it
Torino.
was one thing that we added last. And funny thing is, we both thought at the same time because I was thinking, I should put Gran Torino here. And then Miguel was, oh, I need to add another movie. What? Gran Torino. Oh, I was just writing that down.
I love the movie. It's not great cinema, but it's a wonderful movie, and the best thing probably made for the last 20 years.
Mhm,
That's why this is the most recent in the list. The other ones are all a bit old. Event Horizon is a 90s movie, I think so, and the
mhm,
other ones are mostly 70s,
mhm,
60s, 50s. Casablanca is a 40s movie. No, 39. I don't know.
mhm.
I can't remember. Well, anyway, we've said too much.
Well, folks.